Have your legs been feeling heavier lately? Does simply walking across the room leave you winded? Do your knees ache more than they used to, and do stairs suddenly feel steeper than they should? You're not imagining it, and it may not be just getting older. What you're experiencing could be the early stages of sarcopenia, a stealthy decline in muscle mass that starts as early as age 50 and accelerates after 60. But the real surprise is that your diet and even the vitamins you're taking could be making the problem worse, quietly stripping strength from your legs without any obvious warning signs. Sarcopenia isn't a rumor, it's a recognized disease. The World Health Organization and leading universities confirm that muscle loss begins around age 50, so stealthily that many don't notice until standing up from a chair or climbing a few steps becomes a struggle. By age 70, we often lose up to 40% of our muscle mass. Johns Hopkins data shows that seniors with significant muscle decline face a 320% higher risk of mobility disabilities, conditions that can trap people in wheelchairs or nursing homes. No one wants that future, yet most doctors rarely mention sarcopenia until it's advanced. Here's the good news: sarcopenia doesn't have to define your later years. Cutting-edge studies reveal that certain everyday foods and nutrients can help rebuild and preserve muscle, even if you're well into your 80s. In just a moment, I'll share the 2 vitamins many seniors take that may actually accelerate muscle loss, and I'll show you 9 muscle-saving foods you can start eating today. Now let's get your legs moving again. Refined sugar. We all crave something sweet now and then: cookies, cakes, ice cream. But refined sugar fuels chronic inflammation, which attacks muscles and joints, making them stiff, sore, and weak. It also disrupts insulin function, starving your muscles of the glucose they need for energy. The result? You feel exhausted after just a short walk and achy after standing at the sink. Over time, this inflammatory cascade contributes to muscle breakdown, and no amount of exercise tomorrow will undo today's sugar damage. Swap this: fresh berries with a dash of cinnamon, almond flour treats sweetened with a touch of honey, or Greek yogurt drizzled with pure maple syrup. Fried foods. That golden fried chicken or crispy French fries might taste incredible, but the saturated and trans fats they contain trigger inflammation throughout your body. These fats stiffen blood vessels, impair circulation, and deprive your leg muscles of oxygen and nutrients, essential ingredients for strength and recovery. Worse, they promote arterial blockages that make your legs feel heavy and sluggish. Swap this. Try air-fried or baked versions of your favorites. Use heart-healthy oils like olive or avocado, and season with herbs instead of relying on batter for flavor. White bread and pasta. White flour products break down into sugar almost instantly, causing rapid blood sugar spikes, followed by crashes that leave your muscles craving energy. Because they lack fiber, protein, and micronutrients, white bread and pasta provide almost no real nourishment to your muscles. All that filling up is empty calories that do nothing to support your legs. Swap this. Choose whole grain bread, sprouted grain wraps, or legume-based pastas that release energy slowly and come with fiber and vitamins to feed your muscles. Alcohol. A nightly glass of wine or a beer after dinner may feel relaxing, but alcohol dehydrates muscle cells, interferes with protein synthesis, and blocks the absorption of magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D, key players in muscle contraction and repair. Drinking too often or in large amounts leads to nighttime cramps, next-day fatigue, and longer recovery times. Swap this. Alternate every alcoholic drink with a full glass of water. Explore herbal teas, naturally flavored sparkling waters, or kombucha to curb the craving without the damage. Everyday foods that drain your strength. Processed meats. Deli slices, sausages, and hams are packed with sodium and chemical preservatives, nitrates, nitrites, and phosphates that fuel inflammation, stiffen arteries, and damage muscle cells. These foods also lack the clean protein your legs need, filling you with water weight and leaving your muscles undernourished. Swap this. Lean, freshly cooked poultry, fish, or plant-based proteins like tempeh and tofu. Season with herbs and citrus, instead of salty pre-packaged spice blends. Instant noodles and soups. Those flavored packets may take minutes to prepare, but they deliver a double whammy. sky-high sodium, and monosodium glutamate, MSG. The salt causes fluid retention and swelling in your legs, while MSG can interfere with muscle contractions and fuel inflammation. Swap this. Make your own quick soups with low-sodium broth, frozen vegetables, and pre-cooked chicken or beans. Use whole-grain noodles or spiralized veggies for a fiber boost. Candy bars and packaged sweets. That candy bar at the checkout line. Refined sugar, hydrogenated oils, and artificial additives, all inflammation triggers that steal muscle function over time. Every bite counts, especially when you're over 60. Swap this. A small piece of 70% or higher dark chocolate, naturally dried fruit, or nut and seed energy bites sweetened with dates. The two vitamins that may be weakening your legs. You've likely been told to take vitamin A and vitamin E to protect your health. But in pill form, especially at high doses, these fat-soluble vitamins can build up to toxic levels, quietly undermining your muscle strength and joint function. Vitamin A, inflammation and muscle pain. The problem, excess retinol, the active form of vitamin A, stored in the liver, triggers chronic inflammation in muscles and joints, causing pain, stiffness, and weakness, especially in your lower body. The fix: limit supplemental vitamin A, retinol, to no more than 900 mcg daily. Instead, get provitamin A carotenoids from whole foods, sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and cantaloupe, where your body only converts what it needs. Vitamin E, blood flow and healing blocker. The problem: high-dose vitamin E supplements, 400 DIU or more, thin the blood excessively, interfere with muscle repair, and reduce circulation. Weaker blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your leg muscles, slowing recovery and promoting fatigue. The fix: stick to 15 nano, 22 IU, of vitamin E daily and prioritize natural sources: almonds, sunflower seeds, avocado, and spinach. These foods provide balanced vitamin E alongside other muscle-supporting nutrients. 6 muscle-saving foods to rebuild your Strength CoQ10, coenzyme Q10. Not a food, but a powerhouse mitochondrial nutrient. After age 60, natural levels drop by 65%, leading to energy-starved muscles. Seniors on statins lose even more. Supplement 100 to 200 mg of high absorption CoQ10. Look for ubiquinol plus piperine to restore cellular energy and reduce muscle fatigue. Vitamin D beyond bones. Vitamin D receptors are all over your muscle tissue. Deficiency causes weakness, falls, and poor recovery. Aim for 1,000–2,000 IU daily of D3, preferably as a blood-verified prescription or food-based supplement like Nordic Naturals Liquid D3, vitamin B12 crucial for red blood cell production and nerve health. Low B12 leads to tingling, poor coordination, and muscle atrophy. Seniors absorb B12 poorly. Consider sublingual methylcobalamin, 1,000–2,000 mcg, or monthly injections if atrophic gastritis is present. Vitamin C key for collagen synthesis, muscle, scaffolding, and antioxidant defense. Prevents muscle breakdown from oxidative stress. Beyond 75–90 min-day. Bump to 200–400 mg with flavonoids to support recovery and reduce soreness. Magnesium, a natural muscle relaxant, energy facilitator, and protein synthesis booster. Deficiency causes cramps, tension, and fatigue. Seniors need 320–420 mg daily of a well-absorbed form like magnesium glycinate. Skip the oxide versions to avoid a laxative effect. Creatine muscles, fast twitch energy reserve. Replenishes ATP so you can stand, climb stairs, or catch yourself from a fall. Studies show 3 to 5 G-day plus light resistance exercise restores strength and lean mass in just 12 weeks for seniors. Opt for micronized pharmaceutical-grade creatine monohydrate. You've learned that everything you eat and every pill you swallow can either build muscle or steal it away. Take an inventory today. Check your supplement labels. Are you taking high-dose vitamin A or E? Cut back. Scan your pantry. Replace refined sugar, white flour, and processed snacks with whole foods. Stock up on muscle-saving items, fatty fish, leafy greens, cottage cheese, oats, nuts, berries, and the right supplements. Move daily, even if it's just a walk around the block or sitting to standing exercises. Your legs are more than limbs, they're your freedom. They deserve better fuel, smarter supplements, and daily care. If you found this video eye-opening, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly Senior Fit tips designed to keep you independent, active, and vibrant. Share this with someone you love. Let's build a community of strength, one step at a time. Which tip will you start with today? Leave a comment below and let's support each other on this journey to stronger, healthier legs, no matter our age.